Gemini, what up, though? Welcome to Swimming Through the Void. This will be a general message for the sign of Gemini. Wherever that resonates at in your chart, keep in mind we all have a third house, part of our birth chart. Time and energy are fluid. So take the reading how it resonates and leave the rest for someone else. These readings are timeless, y'all, so whenever you stumble across this message, there will be something in here for you to help bring you clarity, confirmation, to help empower you, to help you align with your highest timeline, your best life. AC kicked on, wouldn't let me light the incense. Tapping into my Gemini energy, I use this Faceted Garden Oracle deck today to help me catch a vibe as I'm connecting with the collective energy. And this is a big message. Gemini, the very first card to come out in the Faceted Garden was this light card, followed by the morning song. Then we've got birth and metamorphosis. Then we've got gate and terrarium. Gemini, this is huge. This is, it's almost like the lights have been turned on. It's like this spark has been ignited. Coming out of a dark or dry or stagnant time here, and moving into this brand new chapter here, moving into this new day, moving into the light. Looks like my Geminis have been going through some major transformations here. And with this birth card, it's almost like you are coming out of the birth canal here. You are breaking free. You are spreading your wings here. Gemini, closing out what looks like a major cycle, a major karmic cycle, a major soul cycle here. And again, with this terrarium card, it is like you are breaking free. You're breaking the mold. You're breaking out of the norm, the usual. And for a lot of you, this feels like you've weathered a really big storm or storms, and now things are going to be a lot smoother sailing moving from this point on. I do see for some of my Geminis maybe making new connections here with this humanity card, or just sort of coming back out into the world again after maybe, especially with this winter card, you know, going within or just going into hermit mode for a bit. Maybe you're getting out more. Maybe you're meeting new people. Maybe you're just connecting with new people online. It feels like on a more vibratory level, you've raised your frequency and now you're attracting things of a higher frequency. So with that, we will jump into this tarot, say a quick prayer. You guys said it's like almost like the lights have been turned on, right? Like this spark has been ignited. And on the bottom of the deck, we do have the Ace of Wands, which is like this fire inside, right? It's this drive, this motivation, this new lust for life, I guess you could say. So let's say this quick prayer. We will dive into this tarot. Beautiful, beautiful energy coming through, though, so far for my Geminis, and this is well deserved because I know my Geminis, the readings for the past couple months have been all over the place, very up and down. So Divine Mother, Father, Holy Spirit of the Most High God, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, Archangels, Ancestors, messages for my Gemini family for their highest good. Anything they need to hear right now, anything my Geminis need to know, any messages that will bring them clarity and confirmation. Any messages that will empower my Geminis, any messages that will help them align to their highest timeline, to their highest self, to their best life, to the will of the divine, will be greatly and truly appreciated. All praise and glory forever and ever. Spirit, 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 what is the message here for my Geminis today? Holy Spirit, what do we have here in the past energy for my Gems? Libra energy been all over my Gemini readings for the past few months as well. Maybe I know a lot of you have prominent Libra placements. A lot of you are dealing with Libras. So for some of you, this is just having to do with your relationships and such. But let's see what we have here? What do we have currently for my gems, Spirit? Thank you. Wow. A lot of deep healing that's been going on in my gems energy. Okay, that's a big message. What do we have incoming for Gemini, please, Spirit? Okay. Jeez, y'all, a lot of cards coming through. Just, it's a pretty clear message, though, here. In the past energy, the first card to come out today was the Justice card. What is the advice? Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. How about the theme? What's the theme to this reading, Spirit? Theme of this reading. Y'all, this is way too much coming out today. Damn, big message here. Gemini, it feels like you have been going, again, you guys, death on the bottom with that metamorphosis card in the birth. Major transformations that my Geminis have been going through. It really feels like this big karmic balance or energetic balancing of the scales has been happening for my Geminis. I feel like, Gemini, you were sort of tired of being in this chaos, this conflict here, and really wanting to move toward what is fulfilling for you, what is going to make you happy, what is going to bring in this stability and this balance in your life. And I see my Geminis moving toward that. In your current energy, it's almost like, Gemini, you're trying to get away from some type of devil energy here. I'm seeing a little bit of overthinking going on, or maybe feeling a little bit stuck, or like you don't know which way to go or what decision to make here. But it feels like you are really wanting to cut something off that is not working out, or move away from something that really isn't working out, and really be able to move into your, Six of Wands energy here, which is your victory, your success, your happiness, your glow up. In the theme of this reading, you guys, it feels like there was some type of betrayal or some type of shadow energies, we're going to say, because this could be internally or externally. Remember, as within, so without. But the Five of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, Five of Cups out here in the theme of the reading. It's like, really, and for some of you, I feel like you're really wanting to move out of this energy within a relationship where there's been betrayal, there has been arguments, there's been maybe lying, cheating, stealing. There's definitely some type of like dark night of the soul energy or shadow energy coming up here for my Geminis, and it really feels like you're trying to get away from that and move into something more balanced, move into something that's a little bit, causing a little bit less turbulence here in your reality. This may be some type of karmic relationship, a family situation, a job, even a marriage for some of you. It's like the decision to work this out or to move away from this or cut this off is coming up really heavily in this message. I'm feeling like there's the ending to a cycle here, and this is sort of the aftermath or moving through that energy here. In your incoming energy, though, I see you gaining the clarity here, Gemini. I see you, Ace of Swords, gaining this clarity and making this decision to move away from a situation, right? 10 of Wands, we're at the ending of the cycle. 8 of Cups, we're sort of having to make this tough decision to move away from something. 8 of Cups, 8 of Wands. This is moving away from a situation in order to align with your destiny. This is very karmic in nature, whatever you're going through here. Gemini, and I feel like the clarity is coming in, and you are going to know in this incoming energy where you want to put your energy or where your energy is being reciprocated. I feel like my Geminis are kind of tired of pouring into situations and relationships that are not pouring back into them, into you. And so I see movement here. I see clarity. I see a decision. I see movement. And my Gemini is coming through as there's a lot of sort of energetic weight tied to this, but I see you pushing forward. I see you moving through it. Nonetheless, the wounded warrior coming through. And you guys, so the first message that came through is a little bit different than the overall message. It feels like whatever you're going through is a major part of your soul's journey, and you're going through this huge ascension process right now and really breaking free from whatever this is. So overall, this is like you're closing out a major cycle and moving toward the light. But I do feel like with the finer details coming out, this has been pretty heavy on you. This has been a hard decision. Maybe some of you are feeling indecisive or stuck, or like you can't make the decision for whatever reason. But in your current energy, you are feeling sort of all alone or left out in the cold, or just sick of it is actually how I'm hearing this. So it's like, this is where this clarity comes in. Ace of Swords, Page of Swords, and you take that clarity and make it work for you. And again, I do feel like some of you are going to make that decision to leave this behind, this situation behind. And even if this is not a physical situation, even if this is like a situation that's just coming up in your emotional body or your mental space, this is where you're sort of gaining this clarity, learning what it was all about, and you're able to move on and move forward from that. And I see you moving in a new direction here, and that's sort of tying in with your advice here. We have the Page of Pentacles, which is it's an opportunity. It's you taking this opportunity to Nine of Cups to move toward your happiness, to move toward your wish fulfillment. With this being in your advice, the Temperance coming through is sort of speaking to this 8-9 of Wands, where it's like, keep it pushing, Gemini, keep it moving, keep being that alchemist, keep transmuting these energies that you're dealing with right now. Be patient, put one foot in front of the other, and continue to follow that intuitive guidance and take this new opportunity that's coming in to, you know, move toward your happiness, to move toward what you deserve. There's definitely a major ending here, okay? Death, rebirth, and you did get the birth card with the metamorphosis as well. So very much so tying into being part of your spiritual journey here, and the Fool coming through. So it's almost like the divine is coming through and trying to completely clean this slate in order for you to move into something brand new, right? 6 of Swords, Spirit saying all of the, you know, the worst of the storm is over. 5 of Swords, right? The betrayal, the hurt, the heartache, right? And this is really about your guides, the divine, steering you into this new energy and moving you away from this blockage to where you are going to be able to be happy and fulfilled and healed, and to fully release whatever this is. Judgment. Sorry about the focus, you guys. Big message here, though, for my Geminis today. A lot of cards coming out, but all pointing to the same thing. There's a relationship or situation here that's over, that's not working. My Geminis are breaking free, moving out of the darkness into the light, and making the decisions that are best for them on their journey. As I split the deck, we have the Strength, you guys, with the Sun right under it. Double Leo energy here. So this is where you really are healing your heart space. This is where you really are gaining the strength and courage to really push through and make that decision and to move toward that sunshine. This has been a huge theme for the collective as of late with this sun energy, where it's like we can see the light at the end of the tunnel and we are moving toward that. It takes strength, it takes courage. We are all healing. We're on this healing journey. I don't think we ever stop healing. I don't think we ever stop ascending and growing. And it really feels like my Geminis are moving toward this energy of liberation here. So that is what I have for you in the tarot. We're going to grab a couple oracle cards as well. I've got this Moonology deck. I've got this Shaman's Dream Oracle, and I also have the Our Trusty Kali Oracle as well, so we can grab a couple messages from the Divine Mother Spirit. What is the message here for my Geminis today? Thank you. Hold your vision and step out of your comfort zone. North Node energy here. Again, bringing us to this karmic energy where if this was the South Node, that's all about not letting your past hold you back. But since this is the North Node, it's almost like you've tied that up, or you know that this past cycle isn't working. This is really about getting out of your comfort zone, right? Strength, having the courage to really make those decisions, having the courage to really move in the direction you're being guided. And these are not easy decisions here. But for those of you that this is for and that this is resonating with, you know on an intuitive level that it is time. The moon coming out here letting us know that this cycle is over. Death, rebirth, metamorphosis. Let's see, we've got fixed moon here. There are two main possibilities with this card. The first is that you need to stand firm in whatever situation you're in. The second is very different interpretation, is that something is stuck. That could well be referring to the situation you're asking about. If that's the case, have a think about what you can do to grease the wheels so that events move forward. Are you being stubborn? If so, that's great, because if you really want things to change, there's a solution. Stop digging your heels in. Be the one to break a deadlock. With two interpretations for this card, it's up to you to decide what's going on and which meaning applies to you. This offers up a chance for some self-reflection. Attuned to the moon for this card, family says, yes, just say the word a lot and see how it feels. Additional meanings for this card: staying power, faith, or patience are needed. Someone needs to back down, avoid stagnation, or a personal or professional relationship will be enduring. Step out of your comfort zone. Let's read that one as well. North Node. I think that's right back here in the back. There is a strong feeling when you get this card that it's time to leave the past behind somehow, because you are headed in the right direction. If you want to be happy and fulfilled, you need to get going toward doing the thing that scares you the most, within reason. This card is all about living your life purpose, which is possibly what you've asked about. It's urging you to dare to do something different with your life and your direction, to take action. So are you willing to follow through and lead the life you incarnated to live? If you finally find the courage to make the leap, there's a good chance you'll come to ask yourself, why did I wait so long? Attuned to the moon for this card says, I know I'm headed in the right direction. Additional meanings for this card: you're headed for something that feels like destiny. You need to face your fear and get over it. Time to stop obsessing about someone or something. Stand on your own 2 feet. And the last additional meaning for this is, you've got this. Gemini, I'd say you definitely got this. All of these cards are pointing to the fact that you are truly breaking free. Strength and the sun coming out in your advice, or sort of right after your advice. Page of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. It's really about having the courage to take this opportunity and to move toward that happiness and toward your destiny, toward this fulfillment. So I know it's going to resonate differently for everybody, but for all of my gems, I see this clarity and this opportunity coming in for you, and it looks like y'all are taking it. And Six of Pentacles, you're really pulling your energy away from things that are just taking from you or draining you or not reciprocating that energy and love that you give, or time, whatever it may be. It's a message for Gem Spirit. Rise above the fray and connectivity. Let's see, card number 18, which is a 9 in numerology, representing the ending of a cycle, right? Protection, inherent trust, and rising above the fray. The eyes of the eagle offers you the gift of foresight, the skill of looking ahead to see the unfolding of destiny before it all manifests as reality. The eagle's extraordinary vision allows it to spot the tiny mouse from its lofty perspective as it flies thousands of feet into the atmosphere in a similar fashion. You too can train your keen eye to discern the workings of humans. Eyes of the Eagle is an invitation to witness the good, the bad, the ugly, and the beautiful, yet react to nothing. Act only to further your noblest calling. The eagle flies above all creatures. When it meets obstacles, it simply rises above them. Know that you are protected. You can fly high above the judgment and slings and arrows and darts of envy from others who may not have your great wings and are still arguing with the pigeons over crumbs. Trust that you are ready for whatever fortune has placed before you, even if you feel not yet properly equipped to meet its challenges. Your willingness to say yes to spirit has nothing to do with how well outfitted you are. Hesitating, on the other hand, will suck the air from under your wings and make you lose altitude. You're called now to trust your heart and your instincts and to move fearlessly and not waver. The time is right and no harm can come your way if your motives are pure and you act courageously. No harm can come if your motives are pure and you act courageously. Beautiful message here for my Geminis today. We're going to grab a message from the Divine Mother before we close this out and take our deep cleansing breath. I just want to take a second to say thank you all for being in this space with us. Thank you all for the love and support y'all have been showing this channel. I want to say welcome to all of the new Gemini subscribers and welcome back, and thank you to all of the OGs and day ones over here. Make sure y'all smash that thumbs up, drop me a comment down below, drop that sunshine emoji down below to claim and affirm this beautiful light and sunshine and wish fulfillment that you have coming your way, this liberation, this freedom. Divine Mother, messages for my gems. What's the message for Gemini Ma? A chapter in your life is closing and will not be reopened. This will be reason for celebration. Whatever you need to release right now shall create the space for what is divinely destined for you to manifest through her grace. You shall enjoy a change of pace and a release from intensity. Open your heart to the beginning of a golden era. It takes strength of spirit not to override inner knowing with social pressures or an inhumane expectation for constant performance. Trust in the shifting cycles to give yourself what you need for well-being. No being benefits when you're at odds with yourself. You have the inner power and capacity to be at peace within your being now. Beautiful. Ma, can I get one more message for Gemini? Thank you. Mahakali card here. You can trust in what is happening now will give way to a new expression when the time is right. That right time will be the best time when your readiness matches the requirements for success. Attend to your work with determination and hope in your heart. Trust that the divine is taking care of everything else. Your progress is spiritually protected. Gemini, gang, that is what I have for y'all today, family. I hope this message helped in some capacity. I hope it resonated. I hope y'all were able to take something from this reading. Before we tap out fully, we're going to take a deep cleansing breath. We're going to use our will and our visualization to pull in this prana, this divine cosmic energy into our energetic body, fill ourselves up. We're going to pause, hold the breath at the top, watch ourselves glowing brighter and brighter. When you fill your body up with this energy, picture it as white or gold light, just filling up your energetic body. We're going to pause, hold the breath, lock that energy into our heart space, watch ourselves glow brighter and brighter. And as we release, we are going to exhale like we're filling up a balloon, watching any negativity, any anxiety, any anger, any resentment, any blockages, any lower frequencies whatsoever. We're going to picture it all in the form of black or gray smoke or static, leaving us so the divine can help us transmute that into this beautiful light, this ascension, this love, this clarity. So empty your lungs and let's get this breath in. Breathe in. Hold it. Squeeze Mula Bandha. Raise that energy up your spine. Lock it into your heart space. Watch yourself glowing brighter and brighter. And release. Gemini family, I love and appreciate y'all so much, and I will catch y'all beautiful beings on the next reading.